identified the following rational expressions involving monomials that are multivariate. We have a's and b's floating around here. So we are going to have to call upon the fact that dividing by a fraction is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So in the first line here, I would write that we have the 4ab over 5b cubed. So 4ab over 5b cubed. Then in the second element we have a division by a fraction, so I'm going to end up multiplying by 25b over 2a. So I kept the first one the same and I did a reciprocal on the second one. Okay, now in order to reduce, we're going to reduce from top to bottom similar terms. So notice that 25 and 5 have a common factor of 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, 25 divided by 5 is 5. Similarly, 4 and 2 have a common factor of 2. So I'll divide this by 2 to yield 1, and I'll divide the 4 by 2 to yield 2. In addition to that, there are some common variables that can be reduced from top to bottom. For example, the a's will cancel out. And on the numerator, or numerators I should say, there are 2 copies of b. So with the 3 copies of b that are located in the denominator here, we get to reduce, not all of them, but 2 of them, which allows me to leave a copy of b. So the final answer here, in the numerator, all that's left is the 2 and the 5, and 2 times 5 is 10. And in the denominator, almost everything canceled out except for that one lonely copy of b. So we end up getting a final answer of 10 over b. Okay, now try this problem on your own. Pause the video and we'll do it together after you've paused and tried it on your own to see if you get the correct answer. So assuming you gave it a shot here, first of all, what was our first step? Write the first fraction just as it appears. 6x over 8y squared. Then multiply by the reciprocal of the second quantity, the second fraction. So that would be 20xy over 24x. Then reduce the terms that you can. So here I will reduce 6, divide 6 by 6 for 1, divide 24 by 6 for 4. 20 and 4, divide 4 by 4 for 1, divide 20 by 4 for 5. 5 and 8 have nothing in common, so we're technically done with those. And then it does look like this one copy of y will reduce with one of the copies of y from here. Remember that y squared is y times y, so I'm reducing one of the copies of y. Oh, and it almost snuck by me, I missed that x. There's an x on top and bottom there. So it looks like our final answer in this problem is going to be 1 times x times 5 in the numerator, that would be a 5x, over 8 times y, and that's all in the denominator. Looks like a 5x over an 8y.